Joined now on MASN All Access by Buck Britton, who's the reigning Eastern League Manager of the Year with the Bowie Baysox. Buck, thanks so much for sitting down here.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Congratulations on the honor. Your first year in Bowie and you win Eastern League Manager.
Yeah, it was a crazy year, man. But I mean, you don't win that thing without good players and the supporting staff. So it was a nice honor, though.
Have you had some time to reflect on that season? You won 30 games in the first half, 46 in the second half.
Yeah.
Have you reflected at all on that season?
I had a little bit of time to do that. I went to Baltimore for a couple of weeks, and then after that season, I went to the Dominican and was there for 2.5 months. But yeah, once I had some time, it was pretty crazy to think where we started and where we were at the end.
And speaking of the Dominican, you had some experience there as well as a player, correct?
Yeah.
What was that experience like going back as a coach?
It was different. It was nice that I had been there before to kind of know what that culture's about and how the game's played down there. What an opportunity I had. I went down there to be a bench coach, and our manager was Jace Tingler, who ended up getting the San Diego Padres job.
That's
so
right.
About 10 games in, I took over as the manager, and so I got a lot of valuable experience down there, yeah.
There have been a lot of changes throughout the Orioles minor league system as guys start to move up. One guy who was added to your staff is Justin Ramsey, who was under Kyle Moore down in Delmarva Shorebirds as the pitching coach. What do you know about Justin? You guys were up at Oriole Park at Camden Yards together, talking to fans, but what do you know about him as a coach and as a person?
Well, I'm really getting to know him as a person, and he just seems like a down-to-earth guy. Just another guy that seems to be who these guys are bringing in as a new staff, egoless. It's all about the player. Talking to K-Mo, he's super prepared. I saw, the work he was able to help put in with those guys down there in Delmarva, and I'm excited to kind of see him go to work with this new level.
And now you are in Major League camp, getting to join Brandon Hyde for the second year in a row. What does it mean to get that invitation to help work with these major leaguers?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, Hyder, he's been awesome since day one, since he's gotten here. He's very welcoming. He treats everybody just like as if they're on his own staff, in Baltimore. So it's been awesome. It's a great opportunity, and looking forward to kind of get rolling.
And there are some guys here in camp that you worked with when you were with the Bowie Baysox. You got Zach Lowther, Alex Wells, even Hunter Harvey for a little bit. In that instance, are you able to give Brandon Hyde and the Major League coaching staff a little bit of intel maybe on some of the guys that you worked with personally?
Yeah, we have a meeting before camp starts, and we go over everybody and the managers and pitching coaches that had players last year. They kind of throw their 2 cents in. I hope he takes my opinion, but no, it's good, and everything we have to say about these guys is positive, and it's kind of cool to watch these guys go through, a lot of them, their first Major League camp. And know that they were in Bowie with me last year, so it's cool.
And I'm sure it helps them to have a guy like you, who they've worked with in the past, in the coaching rooms. Have you had an opportunity to pick Brandon Hyde and the coaching staff's brain at all on how they like to run their camp?
Yeah, we talk all the time. That's the one thing. He's so approachable. I like to pay attention and see how Cousins does the schedule and how Hyde likes things run and kind of the verbiage they use up here, and just to kind of get a sense of what they want out of their players, and so I can go back to AA and hopefully get these guys going on the right path, and when they get up to Baltimore, it can be a smooth transition.
And just from my observations, it seems like Hyde incorporates everybody, every single coach who's here has some kind of job, and they're always doing something. Do you feel that way as well, that you guys are well incorporated here at camp?
100%, and I think that's one of the coolest things is that, it seems like everybody's a part of this. It doesn't matter where you're at, AA manager, high A manager, it doesn't matter. Everybody's a part of what Baltimore's trying to do.
Of course, Brandon Hyde, as a manager, worked his way all the way up through the minor league system. Does that kind of give you somebody that you can aspire to and look towards as somebody who really worked his way up to eventually become a Major League manager?
Yeah, absolutely. It kind of gives you, not hope, I don't know if that's a good word, but to see somebody that's gone through the grind, played a little bit, and then worked his way through the minor leagues. I mean, that's ultimately, that would be a dream come true to get a job like that in the big leagues, but to kind of see all the different things he's done and how it's kind of molded him as a manager is it's pretty cool.
I want to talk about the hashtag Girl Dad, because that's something that you got to be a part of after, of course, the passing of Kobe Bryant. So many people on social media were using that as an opportunity to show how they have supported their daughters over the years. Why did you choose to get involved with that hashtag?
Well, we had our first baby girl. She's 7 months old, so I'm kind of new to the dad game, but it's awesome, man. You don't really realize how much they change your life until you actually have one and how special they are, boys and girls. But my family, we have a lot of boys in our family, and a lot of us are, Zach's having girls, my older brother's having girls, but so it's something that the Britton family isn't necessarily used to, but it's awesome, man. And watching her grow and do new tricks and stuff is it's pretty cool. And I can't wait to to see kind of what she turns into as we go on.
How much are you looking forward to your second season in Bowie? All the exciting young players are rising through the ranks very quickly. Are you excited to get your hands on a new group of guys?
Yeah, that's the coolest thing. It's the turnover, the constant turnover at any level. But I really like that AA level. I think that's where guys, it's a jumping off point for the big leagues, and guys are really starting to mold into the players that they're going to be. And then to see that transition for these guys, it's pretty cool.
Well, we're excited to see what you guys do in Bowie in your second year there. Justin Ramsey joining that coaching staff, should be good things to come for the Bowie Baysox.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Buck Britton joining us here. Thank you so much on MASN All Access.